I wanted you to see who I am.
I know who you are. I think.
I actually gave myself the name Big Ed.
He is really big. Big. Butt shot.
I smell like an egg salad sandwich. After seeing Rose for the first time, I definitely think there's chemistry. I know there's chemistry. You have such pretty hands. Come on. Either that or you kiss me.
Like, geez. Yikes on bikes.
Big Ed is quite the character, appearing on numerous TV shows and becoming well known for his on-again, off-again relationship with Liz.
I'm jealous.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I'm
All
jealous.
of my friends are women. I'm not going to
jealous.
apologize
All
for
of
that.
my friends are men. I'm jealous.
Big Ed first came into the public eye back in 2020 when he appeared on the reality TV show 90 Day Fiancé, where he was introduced along with his love interest, Rose. Ed has continued to appear on numerous 90 Day Fiancé spin-offs, but today I wanted to take a look at our first introduction to Big Ed.
I actually gave myself the name Big Ed because I have a huge personality and it makes me feel tall. Also, it's funny because I'm not tall.
Thanks for explaining the joke there, Ed.
My girlfriend is Rosemarie. She's 23 years old. I'm scrolling through, adding friends, and I come across Rosemarie's picture and I'm like, oh my God.
He was just scrolling through Facebook looking for a girl? What kind of guy does that?
We became friends about 3 months ago. She has the most amazing, deep brown eyes. I was like, wow, I'm in love.
So I guess this is like a love at first sight sort of situation, which, like, fine. But you'd think after 3 months he'd have something more to say rather than just, oh, her eyes are just so pretty. Like, Ed, what do you like about her? Her personality, her values, her interests, anything? I looked through so much footage and literally not once did I see Ed compliment Rose on anything other than her appearance.
I just met Rose 3 months ago, but I'm in love with her and I'm ready to propose.
He's known her only 3 months, never met in person, and now he's flying out there with the intent to propose? Solid plan, see no flaws. Moving on. When is Ed coming? Tomorrow is when he arrives. Are you excited? Of course, really excited.
I met Ed.
I'm sorry to cut her off, but what is this photo? This looks like a totally different person. And I actually found a few of these young Ed photos that look entirely different than the Ed that we know today. Like, look at this, and then look at this. This, and then this. Who is that? No, really, who is that? How is this the same person as this? Sorry, got a little bit sidetracked.
I'm in love to Ed because he's my kid and he makes me laugh and he always jolly. And I like Ed hair because it's so long and very sexy.
So apparently Rose is into it. I have my doubts, but let's go along with it. Because regardless of whether Rose is actually attracted to Ed or not, Ed is extremely insecure. And he's not entirely stupid. He knows that Rose is way out of his league.
I'm super excited because I also bought a ring and I plan to ask Rose to marry me.
Oh my God, mayo in his hair. That's just, and scooping it out with a spatula too, just top notch.
Since I met Rose, I want to look young for her. So I have been dyeing my hair and it irritates my scalp. So I found out that mayonnaise makes it smoother and less dry.
Well, I guess don't knock it till you try it. Maybe I'll... No. So, welcome to my bathroom for this week's episode of things I probably shouldn't do, but I'm going to do anyway. And I thought I can't make fun of Ed for his mayo hair without at least giving it a fair shot. So, I've got some homemade mayo, and we're going to give it a try. And I'm super excited about this. I'm going to take my ring off. I should have maybe, I don't have gloves, but sometimes in life, you just have to sit back and wonder how you got there.
Okay.
Wonder whether or
I'm
not
not
this
sure.
is really what you want to be doing
I'm
with your
not
life.
sure how. Oh my God. Oh.
have to tell you, this is not a nice feeling. Oh, the sounds it's making. I don't know if that's gonna pick up on the mic, but oh my god. Well, I have to say that does not smell great. I'm just gonna tie it up. And like put a little twist in it. Okay. I'm gonna sit with this for 30 minutes because that's what Ed did. And I guess then we'll check back and I can give a thorough review. So it's been several hours, almost forgot to film the after. My hair is pretty much dry. I don't think it's looking really any different, not super greasy. I think it's about the same, but like whether or not it did anything, it's just an immediate no for me just because of the smell. Oh no, it looks the same. Sorry, I know we got really sidetracked over there. Okay, not only the smell, but it's also expensive and so inconvenient. And a huge waste of mayo.
I have not been exactly honest with Rose. She's told me she's 5'2", so I said, yeah, I'm 5'2" too. I'm 4'11". But I pray to God that she'll love me and accept me for who I am.
Accept you for who you are. Okay, dude, in what scenario is this gonna play out in your favor? As soon as they meet in person, Rose is gonna find out this lie immediately. And as a little side story, I actually went on a date with this guy who, right before I left on the date to meet him in person, he sent me a text asking, how tall are you? So I'm like, 5'9", and he's like, great, me too. So went to the restaurant, went to look for him, finally found him. Of course. Why do men do this? And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a short guy or a guy who's shorter than you. Literally all my past partners have been shorter than me, but that's not the point. Why lie? What a little weasel of a man. Like, what is the plan here? Obviously, Ed is insecure about his height, but at least he can make a few jokes about it.
No, sir. No, sir. Smoking stunts your growth.
And even at the start, we saw him try to take power over this insecurity by calling himself Big Ed.
I actually gave myself the name Big Ed.
But clearly it bothers him enough to tell Rose this obvious lie that she will immediately see through. Really setting yourself up for a great first impression there.
Oh my God. How are you?
Fine.
Are you real?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so real. You're so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
My God.
Just look at the way that Rose looks him up and down. Like, I just can't.
Now I'm standing in front of her and I really want to kiss Rose. I really do. But I want to make sure that she really likes me. What? Am I what you expected? You like?
Like, Ed, you were just talking about how you lied about your height. It's top of your mind. So then why, when she appears to be clearly looking you up and down, questioning your appearance, would you think to ask her whether or not you're what she expected? Obviously not. You were the one feeding her those lies.
I expected yours tall to me. But
Tall, more tall.
short to me.
I thought if I told you I was the same height, maybe I would have a chance.
He is really big. Big. But short.
Rose for the win. Oh my God, she calls him like she sees him.
Do you find me attractive?
Attractive always you.
Always?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Who you are. It's okay for me.
How is it?
Good?
It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh, yeah, that looks like you're enjoying.
what do you mean? I don't want to just be okay for you. I want to be your man.
Yeah, you're man. You're my king. You know?
I'm her king.
There again with the constant need to be validated. On one hand, he wants to be loved for who he is, and then on the other hand, he's all like, tell me I'm pretty.
Tell me I'm pretty. You're pretty? Say it again!
He is so high maintenance.
Why me? Why me? Why do you love me?
So, after taking a cab back to their hotel, they spend their first night together.
After seeing Rose for the first time, I definitely think there's chemistry. I know there's chemistry.
Chemistry? How on earth did he see chemistry? Maybe it was on the ride back to the hotel in the taxi?
Can I hold your hand?
And,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
You have such pretty hands.
That right there, folks. That's chemistry.
No touching, no kissing. So, yeah, I like him because he's like, you are my queen.
Now, before they went to bed, Ed was telling Rose how he wanted to make sure that she was comfortable and he wanted to take things slow, yada, 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 but that was not his true intentions.
Last night, Rose and I spent our first night together, but we did not consummate our relationship. I want to take things slow with Rose because I want to be respectful, but also I want her to take an STD test first.
And bingo, there it is. No, Ed is not being considerate. He just thinks that Rose is easy and that she sleeps around and she's dirty. And this has been constant with him. Even before he left for the Philippines, he was constantly questioning Rose's loyalty, no matter how many times Rose told him that she only had eyes for him.
Well, why do you have so many friends on Facebook? I wonder if you talk to them like you talk to me.
No. It's only you.
And I'm also worried about your ex-boyfriend. Is he there?
What?
Can you hear me okay? She's not answering.
Ed cannot seriously have thought that the call just cut out then. No, clearly she hung up on you. Obviously she was offended by his constant questioning.
Based on this conversation tonight, I'm going to ask that she take an STD test. I need to know that she is being honest.
So Rose hung up on him when he started to get offensive, and then Ed had the big brain idea that he'd resume the conversation once she had nowhere to run. Because Ed has this obsession with knowing everything about Rose's past.
So you said that none of your 4,000 friends on Facebook have ever been a boyfriend of yours.
No.
But then you said, well, one of them you blocked on Facebook. In my mind, I'm like, okay, Rose just lied to me about having ex-boyfriends on her Facebook. But then I'm like, there is a language barrier. So maybe she didn't understand my question.
Or maybe Ed didn't understand the answer. He's the one who asked where her ex-boyfriend was. She said she blocked him. So how does that mean she currently has or had boyfriends or ex-boyfriends on Facebook? Ed really can't get over the fact that Rose had any sort of past.
I take the truth. I don't have chat any guy on my Facebook. It's only you. So I say to you, trust me.
You don't want to tell me your past?
Please. I don't want to back my past. So I want to see my future with you.
No answer is going to be good enough for Ed here. Ed wants to know every single little detail. And even then, he'd probably still ask Rose to get tested under the presumption that she's dirty. You're so clean, Ed.
So there's a test that you can take.
You test me?
No, yeah, it's a, I don't know if you understand it, it's STD, which is to see if you have sexually transmitted disease. And if you're willing to take that test, I'll never ask you another question about your past.
So immediately after saying he doesn't care about her past, he uses this STD testing as some sort of ultimatum to hold over her head. You do this or I'm never shutting up about questioning your past and your loyalty. And by the way, it's a good idea to get yourself tested, to get your potential partner tested, but there's a time and a place to do that. And the way that Ed brings this up is just under the eye of the camera crew is not the right way. On top of that, coming right out of the gates within the first few days of meeting Rose, and this is his priority, not to get to know her more, not to bond or whatever. No, he needs to live out this fantasy of his, so this is his top priority.
I'm disappointed. I feel hurt. I feel, my heart crack.
I want to know for myself that I can trust her and that, she's not someone that sleeps around.
Yeah, see? He just thinks that she sleeps around and that she's dirty. How could that not be offensive? And to not offer up any sort of proof for your own cleanliness? To not even think that she might want that information too? I bet that didn't even cross Ed's mind to think that Rose might also want some sort of reassurance that Ed is clean or that Ed has been loyal.
So take this simple test and I'll never ask you again.
Also, you too.
I would feel comfortable in the States I'll take a test, but I'm not going to do it here.
Big excuse for the big baby, and totally unfair to Rose, while subtly implying that her home country is also dirty. And by the way, what if Rose does go and get tested and something does come back? Ed gives Rose absolutely no reassurance that he loves her no matter what, or that they'll get through anything that comes up together. No, he's just treating her like some object that needs to be sanitized before he uses it.
Because you're the one that's not being honest with me. Before we talk about me taking any test, if you're not going to talk about your past, then I'm not comfortable moving forward with this relationship.
So Ed gives Rose this ultimatum where he's basically saying, prove to me you're clean so I can fuck you, otherwise I'm not interested. And this leaves Rose offended and extremely upset. And Ed sees absolutely no problem with this treatment of Rose or why she could be upset.
You okay? It hurt. It hurt.
So Ed just walls off, leaving Rose to sit there and cry on her own. Well, with a camera crew in her face, but still. Really shows how much Ed cares for Rose.
Tingin niya sa akin, marduming babae. Tingin niya sa akin na basta-basta babae lang. Hindi niya iniisip na girlfriend niya ako, bakit niya ako pakukuhain ng ganyan.
Now, unfortunately, Rose does forgive Ed eventually. And strangely, Ed just drops the whole STD testing thing. Which, again, it's good to get yourself tested. It's good for your partner to get tested too. But there's a time and a place to ask these things, and there's a way to do it gently. And the way that Ed brought it up, not to mention the camera crew in their face, the way he brought it up implied that he thought Rose was dirty and unloyal, and that she can't be trusted. Just ew. But somehow, Rose forgave him, and they spent another night together.
Are you awake? Did you sleep good?
Yeah.
Look so pretty in the morning.
Oh my God, imagine waking up to that. That greasy, egg salad smelling, sweaty troll of a man. She must have been questioning herself at this point.
Did you and Ed get intimate last night?
Not as intimate. It's good night. Love you. Sleep.
Tell me the truth.
Ayoko.
Last night we made love. It was awesome.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I think she enjoyed it. Can I have a kiss?
Oh, I don't know, baby. It's hurt on me. Ouch.
Give me just a little.
It's hurt. Shave it.
And who knows, maybe the reason that she didn't want to kiss him really was just because of the beard. Nothing to do with the cameras on them, nothing to do with the fact that she'd have to kiss Ed. No, it was just the beard.
Don't be mad at me, but last night when I noticed that your legs were kind of like mine. They were hairy.
What?
Yeah.
Rose is the absolute queen of stank face. I have never seen somebody pull that face so often and so perfect. And that reaction is perfect here. Mind your business on whether or not she wants to shave her legs. And again, right in front of the camera crew just to embarrass her. And within the first couple of nights of being together.
So I'll make you do it. If you shave your legs, I'll shave my beard.
Why? I shave my legs.
Leg hair, it just seems kind of less feminine for a woman. Yeah, I don't like leg hair. It's gross.
Ed is calling Rose gross.
Your legs will be soft like my skin. Come on. Either that or you kiss me.
No, don't like that.
No, guys. Okay.
I wait for you. I love you.
Oh my God, really? Go shave or else you have to kiss me? Really? Well, she caved and she shaved for him, just so he can go and be gross about it.
What do you see?
I see what I like. Very nice.
But this wasn't the only time that Ed would embarrass and insult Rose.
So this is mouthwash. And I got you a cute toothbrush. This, your breath is not pretty.
For context, Ed has brought Rose on this little mini vacation and was seemingly treating her nicely, making her feel special, buying her gifts. But of course, he has to come in front of the cameras again to bring up something that he thinks is not pretty about Rose.
And then I got you good toothpaste.
Okay. I know what you mean, but this is from my stomach, not my teeth.
Oh,
I have an ulcer, you know.
Gosh, and you absolute jerk. I just have to imagine that Rose is already aware of this problem and is also probably insecure about it. She was nice enough about his height. I mean, well, she did laugh about it a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
But still, the way that Ed is constantly putting Rose down over the course of only a few short days of meeting each other in person, it must have been exhausting for Rose.
I'm so exalted that I want to give a punch to Ed.
What a made for better TV. Not condoning violence. It's never okay to hit. But if that were to happen, I'm not going to complain about it.
And I feel embarrassed. I think Ed is a rude person.
I love you. I love you.
Pangit mo.
I love you.
Pangit mo.
For those of you who are just listening in on this, Rose was saying, "You're ugly. You're ugly," which is just absolutely hilarious to me. And when she says that, I think she truly means it inside and out. She already accepted Ed's exterior, but now she's truly seeing Ed's ugly inside.
So I feel not good, I feel small, but I want to give Ed another chance to change his behavior. No more rude person.
Somehow, past all these insults, Rose is still hanging on, willing to give Ed another chance. But oh boy, he's gonna let her down a few more times.
I screwed up this morning. I told Rose that she has really bad breath. Like really bad breath. My intention was not to insult her, but she got very upset.
Dude, why don't you just rub some salt in the wound? Like, my God.
So I have to make it up to Rose and to make her feel so special that she'll forgive me.
And this is a constant theme with Ed. He tries to shower Rose in gifts, make her feel special, and then fail her miserably, and then repeat the cycle. And we saw this back on their very first night together when he brought her to that fancy hotel.
This is my first time to big hotel. It's very elegant and beautiful, so I feel like a princess.
Ed does things to make Rose feel like he's got good intentions, or that he's sweet and caring. But we know that he's a liar and he just cares about himself. For example, on that first night when they were just taking it slow.
Why you want 2 beds?
Because I want to take it slow.
Okay, you're so sweet.
Yeah, I want you to feel comfortable.
It wouldn't be long before Rose found out why Ed really wanted to take things slow.
So I'm not planning on having sex with Rose until she takes an STD test. I want to know for myself that I can trust her.
And we know how asking Rose to take that test went. Not good. And again, after upsetting Rose, Ed does his best to buy back Rose's love with gifts and feigning affection.
I just wanted to treat you like the queen you are. So will you stand for 1 second? Okay. Would you please go take a nice warm bath, put the robe on and the slippers? Oh, can you do that? Okay, all right, come on.
Ah, yes, look at how much I care for you. Just go relax, go take a bath. Please.
I feel good, I feel happy because I think for now, Ed respect my boy, respect my past, respect me like a girlfriend, like a future wife, like a love someone.
Yeah, Ed just thinks he's got it in the bag. Imagine if Rose saw that reaction. Immediately no. Because then she'd know that all this pampering was only for Ed to get what Ed wants.
I want to show Rose how romantic I can be.
Wow.
Yes. So can you sit down right here?
Right there?
Yeah, just on your butt. Okay, perfect. Okay, you ready? Okay, so.
Oh my God, Rose just sitting there in like a shock and confusion, like she doesn't know what to do with this information. Like, what the heck is going on? Ed is just like leading her around, telling her what to do, go sit there, go do this. And like, Rose is just going along with it, but she's clearly not seeing the vibe that Ed was going for.
So this is for you.
Wow, thank you.
And can I give a toast?
Sure.
To my queen.
Oh,
And
you're your queen.
you're my queen.
What?
And who am I?
You are your queen.
No, I hope I'm not your queen. You're the queen and I am the...
King, you are my king.
Okay, I love you. Cheers.
Man, Ed really had to coax that compliment out of her. Yikes.
Okay, so now I want you to relax. I'm going to give you the best foot massage you've ever had. Okay? So just relax. Breathe.
Probably the same face that I'd make, to be honest.
Breathe. Let me hold your champagne. And you can go ahead and take off your robe. Oh my God. Okay, fine. Perfect. Okay, nice. I'm staring at your feet and not your pajamas.
So sweet.
12 seconds later.
How do you say kiss in Tagalog?
Halik.
Halik. Okay. May I halik you?
My dude, he can't even stop being weird and creepy for like 1 minute.
Okay, one kiss. Can you lean in? Okay. What about on the lips?
Sure.
Oh my God, that was nice. I really have no idea what to expect tonight, but I've dreamt about this night for 3 months.
So, since the moment he saw her on Facebook, because he said he's only known her for 3 months. So, this has been on his mind ever since. And what was that about trying to force a kiss out of her?
Okay, one kiss. Can you lean in?
Why put her under so much pressure? She almost has to allow it at this point with the cameras all in their faces, or else she might look like she's being rude. It's just nasty, manipulative behavior. So while trying to treat Rose nicely, Ed often buys Rose gifts without Rose asking for them. And those gifts are often quite selfish.
Big surprise! Rose and I have only made love once, so being intimate is still quite new for us. But all in all, I think Rose and I have good chemistry. I brought along a couple presents from home, so I think now is the time to give her lingerie.
And he was buying these gifts even before he left for the Philippines. Like the barbecue that he got for Rose's dad, so that Ed would have good food when he came to the Philippines. Or the sheets that Ed sent her, so that he'd have nice sheets to sleep on when he got there.
So I can only sleep with sheets that have at least 1,000 thread count. So I preemptively shipped these special sheets to Rose, but they didn't arrive. Now I'm screwed.
So, Ed's visit to Rose's hometown did not go well. And his first night seemed pretty rough, getting caught in a storm and heavy rains. But luckily, he had Rose there to protect him.
Like, where am I gonna sleep tonight? Half of the houses don't have windows. It's pretty much open. I'm not looking forward to it. Water's coming.
A little bit.
Oh my God, is that thunder?
Yeah. It's only fine.
I know.
Don't worry.
I'm scared.
What? You scared like a big baby.
So I understand that Ed has probably never lived a day in his life like this, but could he not just try for Rose, the supposed love of his life? He has to whine and cry like a baby the entire time.
This is hot. I survived.
You survived?
Yeah,
You're not comfortable last night?
No, I didn't sleep at all. And this was one of the worst nights of my life. I'm completely drained. I haven't slept. The mattress that I slept in was soaking wet. This was the first night I've ever spent without access to air conditioning, and I hated it.
Yeah, Ed is clearly not made for the Philippines, or really any summer climate with no AC.
Rain was coming out of the holes in the ceiling. And my bed is wet. I think I just got bit by a mosquito. Yeah, it was tough night. I don't want you to be mad, but I don't think I can stay here again.
You can't.
Don't be mad at me, though.
A little bit.
Like, of course this was going to upset Rose. Rose wanted Ed to meet and bond with her son. She wanted him to make a good first impression with her dad. But Ed can't even stand one night in her house. Not even one night, and that was too much for him. So, Ed convinces Rose to allow him to take her on a little mini vacation, but not before meeting her dad for a little bit of quality time.
My dad say we want to shower too with you.
Together now?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Put out.
Take this out. Okay, what do we do? Oh my God. Whoa. There's chickens. There's chickens
Yeah.
and rabbits and bunnies. Okay, hold on. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, this would be a very weird experience. But I did like that Rose finally got to hose Ed down like the animal he is. That felt very fitting.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Ed was clearly not comfortable and a little bit upset. But if Ed was gonna steal Rose away from her family, he had to spend at least a little bit of time to get to know Rose's dad. So they went to his pig farm.
Here we come.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Oh my god, the way that he had to hoist Ed up that little slope, like that's gonna give him so much confidence that this guy is gonna be able to take care of his daughter.
Okay, yeah, hold on.
Oh, take care of yourself.
Okay. Right there, okay. Oh, God, okay. Okay. All right, sorry. Oh, don't bite me.
So Ed's got these little plastic booties on over his shoes because he came completely unprepared to this pig farm. And again, Rose's dad is helping Ed along, holding his hand, because, well, Ed is not the most graceful creature.
I think the baggies are making me more slipperier. How do I get over there? Just
Take this.
Just throw it?
Yeah.
oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
These are my father passion.
Yeah, this is fun. No, tell him I had a lot of fun.
Ito naman daw siya.
Yeah, this was good.
Absolutely killed it. My
Looking
god,
like a
I
real
would be
big man there,
so embarrassed if I was Rose. Tell him I had fun? What is that? So after that immaculate display of manliness, Ed finally gathers up the courage to ask Rose's dad to allow him to take her on this vacation.
So I wanted to take a vacation for a couple days with Rose, if you're okay with that.
Okay lang, basta alagaan mo siya ng
Just,
maayos.
I promise. We'll see you again soon.
Okay.
I'm so glad we're going on this vacation away from her family and away from this environment.
So rude. As quickly as he can, Ed just wants to get the heck out of there, just get away from her family. Absolutely no interest to see how Rose lives, visit her hometown, get to know her dad, get to know her son. Nope, Big Ed only cares about Ed. So Ed is finally able to steal Rose away to this fancy hotel where he finally actually asks Rose what she wants.
our relationship is, I know this is not a perfect, but I think both us want being a build and strong family with my son and with 2 babies with you.
Oh my God. Here I'm thinking we're in a good place, and now she brings up having more children. But I've been planning on getting a vasectomy, and I don't know how to tell her.
And boom, that's the end of that relationship. 2 completely incompatible goals for their future. Rose wants more kids and a strong family, and Ed doesn't. And yet, selfish Ed just waits and waits and waits so long to tell Rose this.
I don't want more kids, but she does. I didn't tell her sooner because I didn't want to lose her. You're my best view.
Yeah.
I mean
You're
it.
so sweet.
Rose, she just can't hide her disgust.
But having more kids is not something that I want. In fact, before I came to see you in the Philippines, I had scheduled 2 appointments to have an operation.
He's not just considering a vasectomy, he's already got it scheduled and ready to go. You think that might be important for your future wife to know about?
Why you not tell me last night?
I didn't know how.
I tell you before, right? I tell you I want 2 kids, but why you not answer me like this? And I think I give you a time for thinking about this.
I don't need time.
So according to Rose, she told Ed many times that she wanted more kids. If Ed was so sure that he didn't want more kids, the relationship should have stopped right then and there. And then Ed has the audacity to say that he doesn't need any more time to consider. So what? He thought that she'd just accept this answer? That she'd just roll over and give up on her dream? For Ed?
Do you still love me?
Jesus, do you love me? Does he have absolutely no self-awareness?
I thought she wants to marry me, you know. So it was really more about me trying to figure out for myself, was Rose the one that I wanted? Now it's Rose really sorting out for herself whether or not she wants to be with me.
Me. Yeah, it's all about Ed. Because I don't think Ed even considered once about how Rose felt. Or that perhaps maybe she too needed some time to consider whether or not Ed was right for her.
I feel irritated. I feel disappointed, you know, because I told Ed so many times I want baby. Why you not tell me the truth? You not want a baby? Why?
What do you mean?
Why you not tell me first before you come here?
Yes, exactly. Why not before he flew all the way down to see her? How did he think things were gonna go? That she'd just be cool with it? Like, yeah, I'll give up on my dream for you, Ed.
Because I'm 54 years old. I don't want more kids.
Why you not tell me the truth? Why you not telling me first on chatting? Why you tell me right now or yesterday? Why you not tell me before you come here?
But I wanted to get to know you. I wanted you to get to know me, to make sure that we are compatible.
To make sure that you're compatible? Like, dude, you knew you weren't compatible. She wants kids, you don't. Period. You selfish prick.
I wanted you to see who I am.
I know who you are. I think. You first lied to me about height, right? And then you want to give me STD test, right? And about mouthwash. And why you tell me? I know I have a sick and I have a ulcer. So I'm disappointed because you always embraced me. You give me feel a little bit personally. I think you not love me. I'm done.
Good. It was a long time coming, but they were obviously destined to fail. All because Ed lied and refused to acknowledge that Rose's hopes and dreams for her future were completely incompatible with what Ed wanted.
I didn't realize you were this upset. This is a bit of a shock to me. I'm very shocked.
Shocked. Yeah, of course he's shocked because he can't consider anyone other than himself.
Maybe she just needs time. I need to let her calm down.
She's just an emotional woman that needs to calm down. No, actually, she's being very rational right now. Ed is just not understanding this whatsoever.
28 years is a long time to be single. And then you find something that you think is real, to later find out that it's not.
To find out it's not real? Tell me why Ed is talking like Rose is the problem here. Like Rose was the one being deceitful with her intentions, when it was him, Ed, who was the one being a sleazy little slimeball. And before Rose left, she gave a kind of warning to any future girlfriend of Ed's.
Please change your behavior because you another say another girl, and I think you give her again what you hurt me.
All right. So you think I'm bad. I'm a bad person, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just not a good person. Like, she gave him the feedback. He just chose to ignore it and play victim instead. And even at the very start of meeting Ed, we learned that he had a not too clean past, with his last marriage ending in divorce due to his infidelity.
My track record with relationships is not very good. I was married for 2 years, and it didn't work out because I was unfaithful. It was just a stupid mistake. It's been difficult. It's been lonely. But I was too afraid to let anybody get that close to me again.
Too afraid to let anyone that close to him again? Like he was the one being wronged? He's the one who cheated. And that attitude has remained the same throughout this season of meeting Ed. He lies, he's rude, he deflects blame, and then he plays the victim. Now, unfortunately, Ed's most recent long-term partner, girlfriend, wife, ex-wife, whatever. Unfortunately for Liz, Ed did not take Rose's advice. He did not change his behavior.
I don't know if he's been seeing anybody else, but I know he was on a dating app. I got a screenshot through Instagram.
She spies on me.
How am I spying on you when it's an Asian dating website?
Okay, so let's back.
You were on a dating.
Okay, let's back up.
Dating website?
Again.
My mom and I created an account, which was very hard to create an account.
Which is kind of weird. You and your mom set up a fake account to spy on me?
He was on it an hour after I left his house. We checked again the next day, and he was active 3 hours prior to that.
I want to see the receipts.
More lies, more deflection, and more cheating.
So, Ed, Have you spoken to your ex-fiancee, Rose?
No.
You haven't corresponded with her through text?
I would have to go back and look. I may have said hello. We're friends on Instagram.
But you don't remember if you have been in any kind of text conversation with her recently?
I may have. I don't remember.
If he doesn't remember or he doesn't know, that means yes. But that's okay. We don't need Ed to admit to it because Rose actually came onto this interview thing to confirm.
Has Ed messaged you or spoken to you the last couple months?
Yeah. Ed always asking me for FaceTime. He want to video call with him to FaceTime.
And then Rose shares a screenshot to confirm her side of the story. And according to the text, Ed was asking to come back to the Philippines to see Rose, as if he had such a great experience last time he was there.
Listen, I am dying. I'm like so hot right now. Yeah.
So normal. It's normal that the people the shade.
I'm soaking wet.
I know.
Rose, I know. I want to go. I am so uncomfortable right now.
Rose, do you think that Ed is still interested in having a relationship with you?
Sa tingin ko, gusto niya, ayaw niya kasi nasa isang relasyon siya ngayon.
She's saying he's interested but he's in a relationship right now.
I don't think I have any more respect.
Let me have my ring back.
Oh.
Wow. 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 You're a yo. I'm just going to say it.
He got caught. I just want to move on.
Little slimeball Ed even demands Liz to give him back her ring. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I want to cover the full Ed and Liz story after how long this video turned out to be, and Ed and Rose were only together for like a week, whereas Liz and Ed have been together for like 3 years. So I'm not sure I want to go that heavy into research right now, but I might dabble without being like too comprehensive. So if that's something that you'd like, let me know, leave a comment. But for now, bye.